Hey guys, it's Navi with TendieTrader. Welcome to the video. Thanks for joining me on today's journey on learning about how to save more money by using more cash. Before we get into it though, don't forget to hit subscribe if you find this video useful. And if you did find it useful, don't also forget to go to TendieTrader.com. Tons of great articles, videos, and content around not only how to save money, but also to make and invest money for the long term as well. All right, so why use cash? So this is a interesting thing. I personally love using cash for a lot of my transactions. I think it really roots itself in the principle that it's easy to swipe a card, guys. You can walk into a store and you can swipe that debit card left and right, and you have no sense of how much money you're actually spending. Well, if you're physically handing something over, it's a lot more difficult psychologically to give something up, right? So when you're actually using cash, uh, it's not only a psychological trick, but you can really set a budget for how much you're looking to spend over a defined time frame. So let's say you go to the ATM, take out $100, and that's the $100 you want to spend that week. That's what your budget allows. Well, it's easy to see how much you have left and not overspend throughout the course of the week when you have a defined amount of money in your wallet, right? But cash isn't always, it's not the end all be all. It's not going to be the silver bullet to your budgeting needs, but really setting those strict rules around, what your discretionary income is on a weekly or monthly basis, and withdrawing that into cash and using only that and leaving the debit card at home rather than in your wallet or your purse is really going to change the way that you view every purchase, because you're going to make that emotional decision as to whether or not, hey, I have $20 left in my wallet or $40 left in my wallet. Is this a purchase that I want to make that's going to eat into that remaining funds, right? However, not using cash is not always ideal for everybody, right? So depending on where you're at in your financial journey, this tip may or may not be useful. So I can give you a few examples of when it doesn't really make sense to use cash for yourself. So A, you don't have any debt and you have an emergency savings account. So if you do go over your allotted budget for a specific week or month, it's not really going to damage your financial progress. The second part of that is if you know that you're really good at budgeting and you're able to stick within your means or stay in your financial lane, not really a huge advantage using cash versus using a debit card. This third one though, guys, if you have no debt, you're good at budgeting and you've gotten in those habits, those good habits, and then you also have an emergency savings account, get a good rewards credit card. And this is what I do now. So uh, by getting a really good credit card, Chase Sapphire Reserve, American Express Platinum, Capital One, all of these cards, they pay you to essentially use them, right? So they have sign up bonuses. You get 50,000 to 100,000 points just for signing up. You get 1 to 3% back on specific transactions. All of that is great. But if you don't have that solid financial base to build on, uh, it doesn't really make sense to potentially open yourself up to a line of credit just based on the rewards and simply for the rewards. But if you have that financial base, get a good rewards credit card, ditch the cash, and start making all your transactions on that card. Rack up those points, take vacations for free. But it all depends on starting now, starting early, and building your way up to that rather than just jumping into a credit card simply for the rewards points. All right, guys. Well, that's it for today's video. Hopefully using cash is something that you consider moving forward. I know it's helped me a lot when I was first getting into investing and saving money and learning how to budget my income. Hopefully, if you did enjoy the video, hit subscribe and visit us at TendieTrader.com. Leave us a comment or, come check us out and see what other types of articles and videos we are creating for all you guys. Well, appreciate you guys watching. Thanks again, and I'll catch you all on the flip side.